we figured out a furniture setup for the nursery that does not make it look crammed or feel crammed. So this is what we have. Now we just have to put all the crap on the walls. I can't wait to have everything up on the walls. I'm so excited. Are you excited you don't have to drag furniture around anymore?
Yeah. Good morning, guys. So today we made perico.
Oh, you said so. You see? It's easy to criticize.
Buenos días, mi gente. Hoy hacemos perico. Es una arepa con lleno de turkey y huevo, tomate y cebolla. Y tenemos jugo de naranja. Después de comer, vamos a almuerzo con un amigo de Martín. Y después de vamos a comprar algunas cosas para la nursery. Después tomamos una siesta. Después, yo no sé, pero check back in later.
You gonna say all that in English?
Nah, bro. You guys subtitle it up.
So we're
Oh,
gonna
who
eat...
said it?
See, but you said it too. Now you can't criticize me. We're eating arepa with perico. Martin made the perico and I made the arepa. He didn't put egg in it at first. It was very funny. We're gonna go get lunch with his friend and then do some light shopping. Maybe heavy shopping. Alright. Is it good?
Yeah.
Even though I burned it? Technically you burned it because you were standing right next to it. You go, it's burning! And no, don't move it from the stove. Christian sign is finally going up. Yay! I was contemplating the options. I wasn't sure what to do. But I think the middle of the wall will be the best bet because it would look kind of weird just above the crib. That's what we're going to do. Well, I'm just going to stand here and watch. Martin's going to do it.
So I can do here.
You need to come out. You're making me uncomfortable.
Essay, except instead of doing like, you know, I just kind of push them together like this. And then do that in there.
That's so cool.
Do you want me to show you one? Do you
Yeah.
want Marty to record? Do you have a favorite card? Is there one that you want to pick out? It's okay if I see it. Doesn't matter. The Ace of Spades. That one's usually that one. Okay. But you know the thing people have told me is like I could have two Ace of Spades. So can you write Cat or Christian or whatever you want on the card?
Right here?
Yeah, like as big as you want. It doesn't matter. Good. Perfect. Is it dry? It's not. I can't change the ink or anything.
No, it's dry.
It's good. So there's only one of these in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have two of these, right? So here's what I do. It's kind of an illusion here. Let's see how it kind of looks like. I put it in the middle. Can you snap? I just saw you. See? I can kind of push it up, right? So I'll do it again here. I'll take the cap part. Take like half of them, half the deck. Put it back on top. And then you hold them. And then can you snap with your other hand? Right there.
So cool.
So hold the J right there. Perfect. So which one are you holding right now? You're complete.
Is that a J or a Jack? A Jack of Hearts. A Jack of Hearts.
The Jack of Hearts. So you would say you're holding the Jack of Hearts?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Jack of Hearts. So, but I try to get one that's close. Like the mate. This is the mate to the Jack of Hearts, the Jack of Diamonds. So I'll show you how I do it. So I kind of, they have the same design. I can kind of align it, and then I take it from underneath like that. So I have the heart and the diamonds. Hold it tight. It's something tight. Just tight but not too tight. Which one too? Right there, without looking. Did I switch it, or is it the same one? Here. So is it hearts and diamonds, or diamonds and hearts?
I think it's diamonds and hearts.
So the second time that I did it fast, after I showed you how to do it, do you think I switched it or I did it?
I think you did.
Oh, thank you. Everybody says I did it. Okay, so, yeah.
So cool. Hi guys. I haven't vlogged in a few days. It's been kind of frustrating for me. Today I'm officially 39 weeks pregnant. Due date is 1 week away, obviously. And I'm just having a little bit of a struggle with waiting for labor. But I was expecting to go to my appointments and be like some sort of dilated, like a centimeter or 2 centimeters or something. Anything, you know. And I was expecting that from like, I guess like 37 weeks. I was like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, start dilating and I'm gonna have him soon. I don't know why I always felt like I was gonna have him already. Like I always felt like he would come early, and it obviously hasn't been the case. I'm still 39 weeks pregnant, which is fine. I'm not overdue. It hasn't been my due date, but for some reason it was just hard for me to kind of have those appointments and not be dilated. And I don't know, it was just funky. I was having funky days. I was tired, I was hormonal, I was sad, I was depressed, just wanting him to be here, and just this feeling of like incompletion, I suppose. It's hard to explain. It's just like this bad mood and this like cloud over me. Very weird, because I'm usually a very positive person and I'm usually a happy person. And even when I'm in a bad mood, like I can kind of feel myself being in a bad mood and I can kind of pull myself out of it. But at the same time, it's just, you know, when you're pregnant, you kind of can't control your feelings. You can't control your emotions as much as you can when you're not pregnant, I suppose. It's just the hormones, you know. It's just hormonal, and I guess because I was home alone, like that affected me as well. But I don't know. The point is, I've just had a rough kind of few days. Today has been okay, just lots of fatigue and just not wanting to do anything, not really wanting to cook, not really wanting to do anything. I had my 39-week appointment and I actually didn't vlog after it, so you know how funky I felt, because I had the camera and everything and I just didn't want to pull out the camera and talk about it. I just had a hard time accepting it. I had my checkup on Thursday, so I was 38 weeks 5 days then. He checked my cervix. I'm still not dilated. I'm fully shut. Because of that, he did say that the hospital was going to contact me and set up an induction date, just so that I had an ending point to the pregnancy, because they don't want to let me go past 41 weeks. That's like their top, but they haven't called me yet. I did get an email from the hospital. I felt like I was doing some training video for work. That's exactly how it felt like. If you've ever been a server, you know what I'm talking about. When you do like your menu tests and stuff, that's exactly how it was. It was just like this like robotic voice, and like you could read what she was saying. I don't know. And in the email, it did say, watch this video by August 31st. So I'm not sure if that's going to be my induction date, and they just haven't told me about it. I don't want to be chemically induced. I want to try to have a natural labor. So no epidural. They do have laughing gas at my hospital. Obviously, it's not the same as the one that you get at the dentist, but it's just gas and air, pretty much that's what they call it. I would like to try that, but anything like a sedative or an epidural, I kind of don't want to have. When you get an induction, it makes it more likely to have like really intense labor and just really intense contractions, and it makes it harder for you to hold out and not get the epidural. So I really didn't want to have an induction, a medical induction, because of that, because I feel like it's going to lower my chances of actually holding out and not getting an epidural and chickening out. But also, induction opens up doors to more complications, and I want to be as least medically intervened as possible. I want to have as natural a labor as I can. I will do whatever it takes to get the baby here healthy and to keep myself healthy as well, of course, but at the same time, I just really didn't want an induction. And it's also, there's like a percentage or like a good rate of women who end up having C-sections where they get induced, so I just would like to not have that. So hopefully the baby comes before, you know, that induction date. I have been reading up on ways to get him to come, ways to naturally induce labor, but at the same time, I'm not going to be chugging castor oil or eating spicy food. Like, those are things that are just old wives' tales. But, you know, I have tried walking, and I have tried what's got me in this mess in the first place, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. At this point, I'm just really blessed to be able to carry my child to term and have us both be healthy and everything. I just want to see him. And to be honest with you, I think most of my anxiety is just scared. I'm just scared of labor, and I just want to get it over with. I want to get the pain over with so that I can have him here, and I just want to hold him and want to squeeze him and kiss him and all that stuff. So for me, it's just been hard. I'm a really impatient person. So once I hit the point of like the nursery was ready, then I was like, okay, I need to have him now. And it's just kind of, I don't know what happened, but it wasn't good. We are officially a week away from due date, so hopefully the baby will come at some point during this week. Martin has started this thing where he doesn't want me to be alone, and he is expecting me to go everywhere with him, and I'm like, I feel fine. Like, I'm fine. I'm not even having contractions. We will be okay. But for some reason, he's having, anxiety about me being alone, etc. Which is understandable. I understand that. But he's like, come to work with me every day. And I'm like, I can't go to work with you every day. I want to be home pantless. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go to your job every day and just be there for hours. Like, realistically, I mean, we're blessed that I could do that if that was the case, like if I had to. But, I mean, I don't really want to. My sister Viviette is here from Milwaukee. She actually landed 2 days ago, but right now she is in Port Charlotte visiting one of her friends. And then she's going to come back and she'll be here until next Sunday, the 27th. So hopefully Christian makes his debut sometime this week, because otherwise she's gonna have to go back on the 27th without seeing him. So that would suck. Anyway, baby has been really active today. It's kind of like he's showing it in my face that, hey, I'm still in here. He has been moving so much. It's not painful anymore. Sometimes some jabs are painful, but it's not as painful as it was. I remember like at 36 in like that week, like my 35th to my 37th week, those 2 weeks, it was so painful. He was hurting me, literally hurting me when he moved around in there. It was bad. Now I'm sure he doesn't have much room, so it's just kind of, I feel him adjusting, and sometimes it does hurt me, and I love it. I love feeling him move. I'm totally going to miss it, of course. I'm gonna feel so empty when he's not, in there anymore, but I really want to see him, so I think I live. Eric's actually in town and Martin's with him. They're doing their stepmom a favor, delivering a treadmill to her house, I believe. Hi guys, we are on our way to brunch with one of Martin's friends, Michael. He's actually the one that married us, so we're gonna go meet him for brunch or lunch. At this point it's already noon. And then we're gonna head to the outlet. We've never been. We always say, like, every time we see it or we talk about it, we're like, oh, we need to go. We've never been. So we're gonna go walk around a little bit and see if we can coax the baby out with the walking. It doesn't hurt to try, I guess. Let me see you with those glasses. Nice.
They were $3.99.
Free 99 is the best kind.
What does that mean?
Vivian in her best form.
Oh my, I didn't know.
Okay.
Okay.
That one was a minute.
Nice.
15 seconds. 15 minutes from the last one.
Wow. That's good.
Today I had my 39-week appointment. 39 weeks, 5 days exactly today. And he stripped my membranes or swept my membranes. I can't remember what it's called. It was slightly painful, but it was just more of the discomfort. It literally felt like he had his hand up to like his elbow in me. It was not nice. I am 2 days away from due date, so that's why he offered. They usually don't do it, I think, until you're like really close to your due date. So essentially he like irritates your cervix to kind of stimulate contractions or, dilation or whatever. He did that and it was not pleasant, but I've been having contractions all day since he did that. They haven't been very intense or in a row, but they are a lot more painful than they were before he did that. So I have been having pretty random mild contractions, but now they are definitely painful. I definitely feel them more, and I can feel like the start and the end of the contraction. I don't feel like I had that before. I just kind of felt uncomfortable, and I couldn't really pinpoint like a beginning and an end, but now I can definitely feel like my belly getting tighter, and I feel pressure like down like on my lower stomach. I started timing them. I've only done 3 so far. Martin did pressure points on my legs and on my feet a little bit, and I did 10 squats, and I've been rolling on the ball trying to kind of continue to stimulate labor, whatever. Hopefully this, you know, is it, because I really don't want to go in for the induction on the 31st. He said that we will find out if this is gonna work within the first 48 hours, like, you know, in the 48 hours after he did it. He said it's not guaranteed to work, but that it could, so I guess it couldn't hurt to try, except, you know, how uncomfortable it was for me personally. But I guess we'll see. So hopefully this is it. Andrea's playing Injustice 2, and Carlos is playing Minecraft over there. And then my mom is doing laundry, which is not rare. It's not rare at all. And right now it's 11:10 p.m. So, guess we'll see.
I'm gonna fight in the Fortress of Solitude, Supergirl. I show that's weird. Dime que por favor no estoy saliendo yo. How cool Wonder Woman is.
You can customize their gear.
Really?
You unlock extra gear and you can level them up to make them
Yeah.
better.
Mama.
Esperando a Cristian.
Woke up with contractions still. We're gonna go on a walk. Martin made us some omelets and they're still eating. Me and Martin are gonna go walk around the apartment complex to hopefully get the contractions closer together and stronger or whatever. Because I really want to have this baby. I want the baby. Baby mama. We need to be a baby mama soon. Oh, who's that?
Baby daddy.
Baby daddy? No, baby maker.
Baby maker.
One and the same.
We went on our walk. Been back for a while now. Maybe it's been 2 hours. Still having contractions, about 8 minutes to 10 minutes apart. They're mild, feel like cramps. Nothing too crazy. Doing some checking of my hospital bags. I actually printed out this list and I've just been double checking that I have everything. I really hope this is it. For some reason I have this feeling like it's gonna stop. I really hope this is it. Like I'm in early labor and it's just gonna get progressively worse from here. I really do hope so, because I just want to have him. I want to get it over with. I want him here. I'm gonna keep doing this, and then I think we're gonna go to the mall and walk around a little bit, because I feel like I need to get walking. Just kind of spur on the labor. I'll bounce on the birthing ball and do some squats some more maybe. But yeah, definitely have it right now. Morning, babe.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, mamita. Buenos días. Good morning, guys. So we got a package from Amazon, and we're like, what is that? It just said Spears Baby on it, but it turns out it's this pretty cute little package from Martin's family in Arizona. It's so cute. I wanted to get it on camera before I made it a mess. But it's so adorable. It looks like bath stuff. So it says, congratulations on your marriage and baby. We're excited for you. Love, your Arizona Spears family. So cool. This is when Amazon unites families.
Yep.
So it looks like it's a towel, like a hooded towel. So it's all natural lotion, and then shampoo. Oh yeah, tear-free shampoo. And these look like washcloths. Yep. It's a bathrobe. Babe, it's a bathrobe. Look it. He has a bathrobe and you don't have a bathrobe. He has 2 and you don't have a bathrobe. Oh, that's so cute. This is like legit though. Look at the sash on it and everything. It looks like grown up. I like this brand because they do everything like organic and like natural and stuff. Aw, thank you guys. And now we have a cute basket to decorate his room. Yay! Update on me. Contractions are still going, but not strong at all. I can still feel them. They're more uncomfortable than anything else, but they just don't progress and don't like get harder or stronger or whatever. So just a waiting game right now, I guess. At this point, I feel well enough to where I don't really think I'm gonna go into labor. So I'm just thinking he's gonna be here on Thursday on his induction date. So Wednesday I have an appointment at 1:45, and she's gonna go over like the induction situation with me, like what's gonna happen, what's, you know, all that stuff. And then on Thursday, I actually get induced. She might try to sweep my membranes again on Wednesday, I believe. At least, like, I've been reading online, and a lot of people talk about, like, right before they get induced, they usually get swept, their membranes swept again. So she might do that, and I don't even know if I want her to do that, because it didn't work the first time, and it was just so painful. Not painful, but it was just so uncomfortable, and, like, afterwards, it was just, like, really annoying, just because the contractions, you know. Like, I did have them. I was having them for 2 days, and then they just stopped. I mean, they didn't just stop. They just didn't get worse. And right now, they're not very consistent. They're not very often. So, they're not enough to where you feel like you're in active, like, early labor or anything. I should have probably not had my membrane swept. I don't feel like it really did anything. I did lose my mucus plug yesterday morning. And then we did go for a walk, and then I was kind of losing it throughout the day. I know that's kind of TMI, but I mean, that's what this vlog is, TMI vlog. So I, like, you know, I would go pee or whatever, and then I would see some of it. So I was continuously losing my mucus plug, which I guess that's something that maybe the membrane sweep did. But like I said, my water didn't break, my contractions didn't get harder or anything. So I'm just like literally pissed off because I'm just uncomfortable. The contractions aren't enough to be painful. They're just annoying and uncomfortable. So they make me be in a pissy mood because they're really not going anywhere. So it's like, you know, like when your contractions are strong enough, you're like, okay, I can breathe through them. I can kind of live through them, and they're easier to get through because you're like, okay, at the end of this, I'm gonna get my baby. But at this is like, it's just annoying for being annoying sake, because I'm not gonna get the baby at the end of it. It's just like stupid contractions that aren't going anywhere. So might be Braxton Hicks, I don't know. But at this point, I don't think we're gonna see the baby until Thursday. So my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, Nate and Amy bought us some stuff for the baby room, and that's supposed to come in on Tuesday. So I'm really excited about that, because that means I can add that to the nursery and then maybe refilm the nursery tour and all that stuff. And so at this point, I've just kind of accepted it. I'm just like going with it. I'm like, whatever, I'll get induced on Thursday. I really didn't want to get induced, which is why I opted to have a membrane sweep at all, because it's more natural way of inducing the baby. But he just doesn't want to come, I guess. He's just not ready. So maybe he'll come by himself before Thursday. Martin said that maybe that might happen, but I don't know. At this point, I just feel like he's really comfortable and he doesn't want to come out. You know, my scheduled induction just kind of makes things a little bit easier to process. If you really think about it, I just can go about my situation, set up his room, film my video, and just wait patiently for Thursday. It's only 5 days away.